Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I brought back a review for you guys, and I'm also really sorry about the really bad lighting. I still haven't gotten a ring light yet, and my mirror that I usually use to do my makeup, I didn't charge it. So I'm really sorry about the bad lighting. Hopefully you guys can still like this video and continue watching to see what palette we're going to be reviewing today. I haven't done a review in such a long time. I think like the last time I did one, it was with the e.l.f. Retro and Paradise collection, and today's review I'm actually going to be reviewing the new Huda Beauty Naughty palette. Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel like this palette, so my thoughts. At first, I wasn't planning on picking it up. I swear, you guys, I really wasn't. I saw like the pictures on Trendmood of the palette before it was released, and I was thinking like, oh, it's okay. It's like a regular brown palette. Nothing too special about it. Um, but what caught my attention was that the tones just looked so beautiful, and I know the shimmer shades in there looked super cool as well. They're supposed to be like marble shades. I'll show you guys once we get into the video. There's like a new formula in here as well, and it's like a super weird shade, but I'll show you guys once we get into the video. I'm so excited to be reviewing this palette, you guys. I went to Sephora. I wasn't supposed to get this palette, but I just couldn't resist it, and in person it looked so beautiful. It just reminds me of like a really chocolatey palette, or like chocolate shades. But anyways, before we get into the video, if you are new, hi, welcome back to my channel. In this channel, I do like a lot of unboxings, BoxyCharm related videos. I do reviews on makeup as well. I'll be bringing back the vlogs pretty soon as well. So if you guys really want to see a vlog pretty soon, then hit the like button for this video. Comment down below anything you guys want. Make sure to check out my social medias. I am very active on my Snapchat as well as my Instagram. So without any further ado, if you guys want to see the look I'm about to create with this palette, then please keep on watching. Okay, so like I had mentioned, here is the Naughty palette from Huda Beauty. So this palette, you guys, retails for $67, which is like fucking expensive, I know. But makeup is expensive in general, you guys. It's like an investment. And here's the thing. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I wasn't planning on picking up this palette because I kept thinking like, I have the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. I've got that palette since like a couple months after it was released. I used it only a couple times. Now that I have more eyeshadow palettes, I don't really reach for it anymore. I don't even like think about grabbing it and like using it. So the fact that I spent so much money on that palette and I don't use it anymore, I was like, I probably shouldn't even waste the money on this palette, because if I'm not using the other Huda Beauty palette, then I know I'm not going to use this. But you guys, wait. The colors on these are so freaking beautiful. Like I'm going to cover this so you guys don't get blinded from the mirror. But look at this. Doesn't this look so yummy? Like that looks like a beautiful caramel shade, like beautiful brown shades, two dark, well, it's like one dark mauve like brown shade, but then they have like the marble formula shades, and those look pretty cool as well. I can't wait to get into this one right here especially, which reminds me of like peanut butter. I watched Kendall Alfred's video. She's another YouTuber on here who does like reviews and like BoxyCharm unboxings, and she had also mentioned that this looks like peanut butter. It reminds her of peanut butter, and I gotta say that that is so true. And then here we have the new shade, which is supposed to be like a glossy but with like eyeshadow pearls in it. As you can see, it looks super weird, but when I saw other people's reviews on this, a lot of people had said that the shimmers, like the marble shades, they were amazing. Candles mentioned how the shades, the shimmer ones, don't really like isn't anything too crazy on the eyes. Like it's just gonna be like a shimmer shade. And then like the glossy eye shade, it, you know, it's supposed to be glossy, and for me personally, I'm not gonna use that shade because I already have greasy eyelids. I get oily eyelids throughout the day, and the fact of putting even more like grease, I wouldn't say grease, but like, you know, like a glossy shade on my eyelids, it's just not gonna look cute. It really ain't. By the way, I'm having like a really bad lip day. I am trying two different liquid lipstick formulas, and one of them I already hate, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna return because it does not look cute on my lips at all. So I already did my makeup. I'm gonna go in with my P. Louise eye primer. I use this all the time for when I'm doing eyeshadow. And I'm gonna use the big mirror in this palette because, like I mentioned, mine is charging. So I'm just gonna put that amount on my eyelids. And I'm gonna grab my concealer brush and I'm going to just like tap that. Okay, so it looks like this. It looks so white on camera. So I'm going to try to create like a basic brown smoky eye with maybe some shimmer. Definitely a shimmer. And I don't want to take too long on it because I don't have much time. So brush. Okay, I'm gonna go in with like a fluffy brush like this. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Arouse. So Arouse is this like caramel brown shade right here. And I'm going to tap that into my crease. And oh my gosh, you guys, this shade is pigmented. Like, I don't know if I went too far with my brush, but like, you guys see that pigment? That's a lot of pigment for Huda's formula. Like, I've only tried one of her palettes and I thought the formula was okay, so maybe her formula changed over time. Who knows? And I'm just gonna start blending that shade like around my crease area. And I haven't done makeup on myself like in a minute since I did start working again at a new job, and I like it. I love my job right now, which is a good thing to say in a very long time. I haven't said that about any of my previous jobs. And I'm just so glad to finally be working as something that I actually like waking up every day to and going into work and knowing that I'm gonna have a great day. And mentally, I've been doing good. Okay, so this is what I have now. So I already blended that. Now I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. It's definitely smaller, but it's still like a blending brush. And I'm gonna go in with the shade. I'm gonna go in with this purpley shade right here called Untamed. Or should I go in? No, you know what? We're gonna go in with Naughty, which is like a brown, this brown shade right here, because I want to go in with the darker color brown shade called Spicy. And I definitely want to use the shimmer shade. So I'm gonna place Spicy like on my outer corner, and I am getting a little bit of kickback, but that's okay because I'm not going to go anywhere. And I'm tapping my shade onto my lid first, and then I'm going to blend it. And it's looking messy right now, you guys, but I promise it's gonna look so bomb at the end. And we're gonna go in back in with that first brush that we used and into Arouse, our first shade. And we're gonna blend out the edges to soften them up. You see how it's already looking softer? Oh my gosh, I am so impressed with this formula though, because I didn't think it was gonna be this pigmented and bomb. Like, I'm pretty sure she changed her formula because I don't remember it being this amazing and blendable. Like, do you guys see how easy these are blending out? Like, Huda, you did that. I'm like, good job. Like, that's already blended out. I'm just gonna go back in and kind of like darken it up. But yes, Huda. Do you guys say Huda or that's how you say it? Yeah. Like, I feel like I don't even have to cut my crease or anything. I like the way it looks like. The way it looks, I mean. I'm now gonna take a flat shimmer brush. I'm gonna take this Alamar Cosmetics one. It came in with like an eyeshadow trio. But now I'm gonna go in into the marble shade called Hard. Which I really sounds wrong if what I'm thinking is that's why she named it that shade. But okay, we're gonna keep it PG-13 here because who knows if I have little kids watching. I'm going with this shade, marble shade right here called Hard. The one that looks like peanut butter to me. Because I really want to try that formula. I haven't tried it. So it's supposed to be like a cream with some shimmer, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm gonna place that on my eyelid. Wait, hold on. Wait, I think this is like an eyes. This looks dark. And this doesn't even look shimmery. Am I tripping or... Okay, I scratch that. I don't think that's a shimmer, you guys. So I'm gonna go in with this other shade. I think I'm gonna go in with Flower Power, the marble shade right here called Flower Power. That's the one I'm gonna use because it looks like it has shimmer. Because that one was just so dark. Like, that was not what I was trying to go for. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see that? Or did you guys see that? Okay, the marble shade, I don't know how I feel about that formula because I like it because of the shimmer, but I also don't like it because of that cream matte shade that they add in there. but I'm gonna go in with Tantric to add more pigment and just more sparkle, because this isn't turning out the way I was imagining. Maybe with my finger it'll look different. Oh yeah, that finger made it worked way better than the brush. So I'm gonna go in to like blend out that line right there. I'm gonna go in with Spicy, which is the darker color in our palette, that one right there. And I'm gonna go in with the same small blending brush that we used, and I'm gonna place it on the outer part of our lid and just blending it. And you want to pack it and blend. Just like that. And I'm like kind of blending it upwards. Taking my finger again, and I'm just gonna tap that shimmer again. Just like that. You see? It looks so bomb. And that didn't even take that long, you guys. That didn't take, like, I didn't even have to do a lot of work. You do get some fallout, but it's not a lot, and I'm pretty sure I can just like wipe it away and it's not gonna mess up my face makeup. Yeah, you see? So that's the one eye that I have created. I actually like the way it turned out. I'm gonna finish the other eye off camera, and I'll come back and I'll finish my final thoughts on the palette and if I approve it or not. So I'm back, you guys, with the final result, and this is how the makeup look turned out. I added lashes from Sweet Pea Lashes by Lizette Zamora and Ivy. Her Instagram is actually X Liz Cosmetics X. Beautiful jewelry, which I am super obsessed. If you're into like butterflies and that kind of jewelry, like the aesthetic, she has beautiful butterfly jewelry, and she also has the cutest eyelashes as well. I did, for my under eye, I didn't do anything too crazy. So what I did was on my bottom lash line, I went in with the NYX Cosmetics Milk Jumbo Pencil. I took my teeny tiny little brush and I basically just like lined my waterline with that NYX liner. It's just like a plain white jumbo liner, and I really wanted to go in with this shade in the Huda palette. It's called Filthy, but it's like this lilac purple or lavender color. It looks super beautiful, and I thought it would like look really cute as like an under eye, kind of like a liner thing. And I just applied mascara, and that's basically all I did for my eye look. I'm gonna show you guys a closer look of what it looks like. As you can see, it's something super quick and easy that I came up with, and it looks super beautiful. I'm in love. So my final thoughts on this palette, I actually really like it. The formula, I think, is what had me the most shook, because like I said, I do have one of her palettes, her older palettes, the Desert Dusk one, and that one came out like years ago, so the formula was different. It wasn't my favorite, like I said, and it kind of had me hesitant about buying this palette because I don't really reach for that palette, and I wasn't really looking forward to spending so much money on a palette that I wasn't probably going to use. But the formula on this, you guys, is different. It's so different. I feel like this formula is more buttery. It's so pigmented. I mean, you guys saw when I applied that first shade on my crease how pigmented it was. It was insanely pigmented. they're super easy to blend, like build up. So if you want it to be super pigmented, you can easily build it up and it's not gonna give you a hard time. The way they blend is like a freaking dream. They blend so easy. This literally takes no work, and I feel like you could create an easy eye look. Like something like this would take me like almost an hour to like come up with, because there's shadows that aren't super pigmented and I have to build them up and then I blend and then I go back in and pack in the eyeshadow. With this one I feel like I didn't have to do so much work, and I think that's what I like about this palette, is that the formula is different. It's much better in my opinion. I could be wrong, but let me know your guys' opinion. Like, do you guys think that the formula changed on this? As for the shimmers, the marble shades, I'm not 100% about how I like the marble shades, because the peanut butter shade that I wanted to go in with, it like, I feel like there's like a cream mixed in with the shimmer, but it came out like super dark on my eyelid and it looked more like a matte shade, nothing with shimmer in it. I did go in with like the regular like shimmers, like this, the gold one right here, and at first I didn't like the way it applied with the brush, but if you go in with your fingers, which I highly recommend, they apply so much better. The sparkle is there, they're super shimmery and foiled, and they just look absolutely beautiful. I mean, I super love this look, and I feel like this is a very wearable palette. You can create like a nice smoky brown shadow with this palette, or you could go with something glam like I did. I feel like you could create so many looks with this. I am gonna play around with this palette some more to see like how I feel about the marble shades and like the shimmers, how much I'll reach for it. But so far you guys, I actually really liked it. I'm probably gonna create some more beautiful fall looks with this palette, because it's definitely like a fall appropriate color, even into heading into the winter months. So do I approve this palette? I definitely do approve it. If you guys have been eyeing it, go and get it, because I'm pretty sure you're not going to regret it. I said the tones in here are so beautiful. Huda did such an amazing job with this palette, and I feel like this is one of my favorites from her so far, and she needs to continue this formula, because if she changes it, I'm gonna like scream, like literally. But that is it for this video, you guys. I am so happy with how this look came out. It looks super glam and beautiful, and I hope you guys loved it as well. If you guys like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below anything you guys want, your thoughts on the palette. Are you gonna pick it up? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Please let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe, join my little family. Also, don't forget to hit the bell on the screen down below. You'll get notified whenever I upload, which I'm trying to upload a lot more this year, so I think I'm on the right track so far. If you guys want to keep up with me, like I said, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat. I'm super active on there, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night or morning wherever you guys are, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.